This is gonna be a ranchy one. I got a few things to say. Uh, a bunch of time. Do I have the? Okay. So.
Nothing stays hidden from me. Nothing.
Okay, so let me do something real quick. So can I hear? Sort of. Huh. Doesn't look all that well. Okay, so there's a thing, right? There's a franchise called Star Wars that, has better and worse has become the mostly worse has been known as the biggest, like one of the biggest properties in the world, right? So when you have one of the biggest properties in the world, what do you do with it? What happens with it? Let's put to say a whole clusterfuck of things. So my context surrounding Star Wars is that I knew of the existence of that when I was growing up, but never sought out like the movies, crap like that. It was, Star Wars was something my parents knew, but they never like properly, introduced me. They didn't try to like get on. I don't think they even have that on DVD or like Blu-ray. They just never bothered to. So because of that, I never was too exposed to that. I was never too exposed to that. You know what I mean? By that, so. In a way, I never.
Spike down, B. Last player standing.
Okay, so,
Focusing.
tell you that my thoughts are interrupted. I never had an interest in like that because of that, and because that Star Wars has always been a thing I always knew about but never watched myself. The first Star Wars thing that I watched was
outside of this game.
was
Immortality doesn't
I
have
think
as many day-to-day benefits as you think.
when I sought out a film called Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And I had mixed thoughts on the Phantom Menace. Now, this is far removed from me from knowing its exact reputation years later, but in like sorts of it, the sort of it is, I felt mixed feelings. I didn't know what to feel about it at the time. I would never watch that film and not. I remember some things, but not all of it. You know what I mean?
Spike down, mid.
Carrying spike.
You know what I mean? I never
Last player standing.
knew what to make of it. And then I watched episode 2. Then back then,
I'll go in first.
I think before I was 13, I was so like
Right there.
in like a mood where I was like, oh, I don't think I want to like watch
Over there.
the third one, because back then, whenever I saw the PG-13 rating, I took it as literally like you cannot watch it until you're 15 kind of thing. Weirdly, so
Barrier placed. Target down.
Stopping fire. Plant the spike.
something.
Plant the spike. Plant the spike.
Gecko's gone.
Plant the spike. Yes.
So I have my feelings on the. So after I had not watched Star Wars because of that stupid rule I made for myself. with the being so super offensive with the PG-13 rating, so much so.
One enemy remaining.
Water rising.
I hate visiting underground doctors. My ultimate is ready.
别泄气. Now let's turn this around.
Yeah, suck on it. So my thing was always Star Wars. I didn't watch Star Wars because of that. I remember a specific time when my parents were trying to convince me to see Captain America: The First Avenger. I said, "Are you crazy? That says for PG-13. I'm only 11, so I didn't watch any PG-13 stuff. I believe until The Lord of the Rings, like the first one.
Flooding them.
I haven't tried watching like the other movies. I don't know why. I think I had a low attention span or something back then. So that was weird.
No distractions.
So
Who got the spike?
Spike down B.
that was
Carrying spike.
man, that
Spike
was
down
quick.
B.
So
Last player standing.
I didn't watch any Star Wars again until I think at the library one time I got the film A New Hope on Blu-ray. And then I think like 6 months after that, The Force Awakens came out. And when The Force Awakens came out,
Right there. Right there.
Force Awakens, you know that movie?
Right there.
Doing that.
I have your back.
Give me a corpse. Give me a corpse. Give me a corpse.
Wall raised.
Give me a corpse. Begins.
Joke's over. You're dead. Got ya.
Give me a corpse.
Target mid. Ultimate ready.
Spike down mid. Last player standing.
Oh, come on. I hit the wall.
I'm ready.
Okay. So, as I was saying,
Right here. Right here.
Star Wars, The Force Awakens. You know, it might have been I watched Force Awakens was at theaters when it came out, and then I watched The New Hope, maybe, but you know, I could be wrong. My memory, if it's juggling right, I remember liking it when it first came out,
Dropping a smoke.
but I haven't had much far rewatching it since then, even when the other ones were coming
Enemy
out.
spotted A. Make Stay building.
Even when other movies were coming out. God, that bullshit move.
Enemy spotted. Mid.
Why do I? So, I didn't think about much. Then the Catalyst
I know exactly what.
as The Last Jedi came out, and I think from there is when Star Wars became intolerable.
Last player standing.
Because
I never left.
Last player standing.
so if you remember, like, as you all know, with Star Wars,
One enemy remaining.
as you know with the Star Wars thing, like, it became very decisive. So, in my humble personal opinion, what did I think about last? Okay. When I first watched it in theaters, I thought it was fine.
Anyone dehydrated? Need a
Then I
quick
started to
rinse?
think
Just
about it.
checking.
Then
Right
I
here.
just kind of
Right here.
more realized,
Right
oh,
there.
something about it was bad. You know,
Yes.
Over
it
there.
wasn't necessarily that you know
Over there.
Well done.
Over there.
the thing was awful. It was more likely. Like, here's the thing. The movie overall isn't awful. It's not. The writing is definitely not. I wouldn't even call it awful in some sense, you know?
No more charges left.
Reloading. Dropping smoke. Barrier created. Ugh.
Over
Reloading.
there.
Wave crash.
Focusing. Over there. Neutralized. Reloading.
Gotta go on.
One enemy remaining.
Sorry.
Camera taken out. Where is everyone hiding?
Last player standing.
Even
Spike
when
down, attacker spawn. Clutch.
man, even when I had that thing on, I still lost. Like, in terms
Give me a
of
moment.
like, I can't deny that the do I don't even have it. So the like
Over
yeah,
there.
that's the thing with it.
That goes there. Over there.
Water rising.
No more charges left.
Reloading. More raid.
Wait,
Wave crashing.
Here. Catch.
Last player standing.
crap me. Man, what the?
If you must
Okay,
fall,
so
then
we're getting
fall
destroyed
near
by
me.
this stuff. So, what was that again? So, Last Jedi. It's a movie that, like, here's the thing, right? About themes, yada yada yada. What I would like from a film that have themes that go more than just, oh well, I guess there's nothing. That's it. That's like the Last Jedi in a fucking.
Spike down, B.
Show me a target.
Reloading.
Barrier created.
That's like the movie in a like nutshell.
The hunt begins.
Oh,
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Reloading.
Making cover.
Last player standing.
My ult is ready.
One enemy remaining.
That's 3. Have one of these. Back like I never left. Think we'll stay. There's a name for this. Oh yeah, second-hand embarrassment.
We know more than we did before. Let's use that.
you had a good round that time, so I wouldn't surrender now. So anyway,
Right
my
here.
thing was what.
All right,
That's what The Last Jedi
Off we
is,
go.
basically. Is that... Oh. You know this interesting thing that we could develop? Actually, no. It's ironically just that.
Show me a target.
It's obviously not this, that, you know?
Enemy spotted.
Reloading.
Flooding them. Blocking fire.
Sweet, thanks.
Really? You opening it to me? No, seriously?
Last player standing. Spike down
Man,
B.
that was like a...
We turn to dust.
That was like a... That was a good round I had, but, you know. Oh, well.
Occupational hazards aside, I do love
I'll let
how much
everyone
we
else
travel.
get. So, the thing is, right?
Right
Again, I'm
there.
gonna say, I can't, like, for the life of me, I can't imagine, like, being, like, so heavily invested in the movie to be like, oh, it has strong themes, when the themes are, like, coupled together,
Over
right?
there.
What it's trying to go, it's like, it has a lack of kind of logic, and here's the thing, okay? I'm gonna say one thing. If you like this movie, then you're not like a bad person, you are.
Spike down A.
Never problem that, yeah, that
Got that
sounds really
Phoenix.
bad.
Shield going out. Prepare for hellfire.
Last player standing.
So,
Last round before the switch.
Spend like there is no tomorrow, because there just might not be.
so. So the, like,
Reloading.
it doesn't, like, the themes
Try
are
not
so
to get
coupled
shot,
together
okay?
that I don't, like, it matches themes because it just can, you know what I mean?
No peeking.
I,
Here, catch.
Stopping fire. Walls focusing. Breaking them. Enemy spotted.
Dropping smoke.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Spike down B.
Got the spike.
Reloading.
No more charges left. Reloading. No more charges
Flooding
left.
them.
Camera taken out. Our spike carrier is
Last
killed.
player standing. Spike
God
down
damn
B.
man, that was, what was with the, man. Let's
Switching
kill him, let's make
sides.
this no- You know what,
Every
that's fine.
fight is a lesson.
Yeah, no.
Attackers
You
win.
can't. You can't come back from that. So, the last, like, again, I'm trying to, like, say the Last Jedi has, like, some, like, themes that either go nowhere or so, like, cobbled together that at the end of the day it doesn't mess well with characters or what's previously established, you know, that sort of thing. And I see, like, there's a strange argument going on, like, oh, it should make you, like, feel something. You know, it should advertise feelings over
Match found.
objective. Fine. You know what, also, like, here's the thing, right? If you really do believe that, you would actually think how characters act. Because if... The thing is, like, I think that's a lazy excuse for why it's, like, inconsistent, you know? It's like, oh, instead of, you know, it would be more, like, emotionally satisfying if it made sense in the story and with the character's past. Like, you can't just wipe everything away and say, oh, you have prioritized feelings over, you know, objective facts. I believe that to a certain extent, except when you kind of, you know, realize, hey, you know, contradicting the character's thing kind of goes against that, right? I cannot feel the emotion that the movie's trying to convey when I know my brain this shouldn't even happen at all. this doesn't feel justified in any way because I know the characters wouldn't act like that. I don't feel emotionally satisfied at that point when I know that's not the same character. Like that's the point I'm trying to make. You cannot just easily wipe it away and going, oh, but you know, if prioritize emotion. You don't prioritize fucking emotion. That's not like if you actually prioritize emotions, you would actually kind of get the character right. You know what I mean?
Take them out
Like-
while they're busy with me.
You know, in a certain way,
No more
Spider-Man
charges
No
left.
Way Home is no coming. You know, prioritize emotion. Because how it got there, Doctor Strange doing stuff is stupid, you know, goes for the plot. That I would say that would better encapsulate because it seemed like the writers actually cared. They actually cared about the characters from the previous one and going, okay, let's make it like emotionally great for the audience. And that's what happened, you know? You can say whatever you want about the No Way Home writing, being like, yeah, you know, that part of it is especially bad, but how I felt it got there was emotionally satisfying compared to Last Jedi because
Reloading.
Reload.
actually went somewhere, you know?
Enemy spotted.
It cared about characters' consistency
Shadows traveling.
enough to be like, oh, it makes sense for it to be like this.
Enemy B.
You know what I mean?
Cállate.
You know what I mean? Like,
One enemy remaining.
Deleted.
oh shit. Okay.
Planted the spike.
You know, I would care more about like when people use that excuse like, oh, you should focus on emotional thing. It's like you actually don't. You know that's a fucking lie. You don't, because if you care about like the emotional resonance of something, it would be very clear to you that the Luke thing was not that. I never felt that, even when I didn't love like the other Star Wars movies.
You don't mess with my crew.
I never did, but it's not emotionally satisfying to me for a story I like that have characters that are inconsistent. It's not like I don't know how your brain works or operate, but that's just the fact of the matter is, you know? You cannot have like an emotional stories with past characters if at least have some amount of effort, you know, put into how characters would act, you know? So that, like, just the rights saying, like, you should prioritize emotional over, like, over objective is bullshit because there's nothing emotional about that. It's just laziness. Like, it's just laziness. I don't feel.
One down.
Cover going out.
Like, I don't feel
Planted the spike.
an emotion from a scene.
I don't think so. Enemy spotted mid.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted mid.
I don't have, like, I don't know how Just Right could easily say that.
Will be towards at least one.
It's just him, like, basically saying, I don't care about the flaws, suck it. You know? That's what I felt like. You know? It did feel like the writer actually cared about the characters and just said, fuck it, you know? Emotion should be earned through some level of objectivity. Some, like, an emotion must be earned from a character acting like their actual character. And events taking place in the characters must be earned. And not be lazily, like, thing. Like, that's what kind of made me mad about Let's Jedi stuff. It's like, it's fine if you... It's fine if you...
Reloading.
My ultimate is ready. Give me a corpse. Give me a corpse.
There's the corpse.
Last player standing.
Man, that
Spike
was...
down A.
So, I want to be super clear about this, right? Being clear as I can. This is fine if you like the movie. I just
30
don't
seconds
think
left.
like it's very good, and people who are like so super die hard on it, are like, I don't think they know what. Like, here's the thing. I don't want to be too rude here. Right? It's a point. I don't want to be too rude here. Because I feel like, right? I feel like, you know, at some point, the ones that are criticizing also Star Wars can become toxic. I'll get to that later, more and more, but now let me say that I don't think The Last Jedi is very good of a written film. I cannot deny it is a, a bad film or anything like that. It's just,
Reloading.
Gotcha. Crash is ready.
I just don't think it's an overall, like,
Planted the spike.
good written film.
Dizzy's down.
I never had a sense of, like, it being a good film.
One enemy remaining.
Man. What do you mean? I thought I saw them like a few times. That's still.
Where will they go this time?
We still won. Doesn't matter. Still doesn't matter. So. Yeah, so, I know, like, I want to be fair as I can to Last Jedi, because ultimately, it is, I think people can be toxic when it comes to that film, and being like, hey, you cannot enjoy this film, you're too stupid. No, you're not. I think anyone who enjoys a film, at least you can admit, like, be like,
Cover going out.
yeah, it's my personal film, you know what I mean?
I win again.
If it's your personal favorite, then I have no judge, you know? I have no judge to tell you, you know?
Reloading.
It's more like,
Planted the spike.
I know if someone was gonna come. I don't know too well. Man, the network, god damn it! I would have gone that shit. I love how the network just fucked me over. That is that.
My ultimate is ready.
Man, I love that.
One enemy remaining.
Rest. It is done.
Man, I love when that happens. When
Surely they can do better.
I love how all of a sudden, you know. So, as I'm gonna say again and again, over and over again, you know, that I'm trying to be clear as I can with my thing, you know, because I have more negative things to say.
Reloading.
You had your fun. My
To be. Shadows traveling.
Sit down.
Okay,
Somebody's there.
please don't no. Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, there we go.
I have dropped the spike. I have retrieved the spike. I have planted the spike.
I predict this series.
Apologize to them, but alas, they are dead.
Alright, homies, chill. We'll go again. Damn, you love being here. Like, way too much.
Okay, so let's talk about the I'm like trying to think something positive to like say to generally to the Last Jedi, but I think at that point, you know, I think they like the positive side will be a little more toxic than the toxic side. I think at that point, I kind of have a reason to believe the toxic side more, and more have a legitimate point. There wasn't as much toxic people back then, I don't think, but at least they were better, like, hidden. You know what I mean by that? No one expected all of me.
Cover going
I
out.
planted the spike.
You should run.
Face your fear!
Enemy.
Hostile removed.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Where is everyone hiding?
Welcome.
Hey, little man,
Yeah,
pump
someone's
us up. Let's hear
disconnected.
it.
Someone's like disconnected, I think. That's why I haven't responded. Oh.
Attackers win.
I knew your every
We did it.
move. It was sad watching
Yay,
you
we did it.
scamper.
So, you know, like Last Jedi is really hard to like compliment as like in terms of directing. I think people are a little too like critical when it comes to like the whole entire film is bad because the one person is bad. Not entirely true, but you know, I don't think it's that good either. You know what I mean? I don't think it's
Match
that good.
found.
So what I'm saying is like, from my own personal opinion, right? Who's someone who likes writing, The Last Jedi was like if I describe like,
Nothing stays hidden from me. Nothing.
hype. Oh. Okay, that's sorry, dude. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna do something. Alright. Should I? I don't know. Should I? I don't know. So, what I'm basically saying from this is like, it's kind of, it's like, if I would describe The Last Jedi, it would be kind of a Sonic 06 thing. Not like in terms of like quality. I think Last Jedi is better constructively film. Was supposed to say that. It's like, oh, the cameras is pointing the right direction. You know what I mean?
Ah, okay. This is good.
I mean that in
New
terms of
gadgets to
like
try out.
what. Are you the dude? I think that was the dude I stole from. So, like, the short of it is,
Enemy spot.
Double's dead.
Slammer.
dumbass. Trying to get the. Trying to get the thing. Oh shit, that's not gonna be good.
Planted the spike.
Shit, they're coming all around.
Last player standing.
Man, that was. Man, that was fast. Jeez.
Phoenix, don't get blood on that jacket.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so.
No more charges left.
So, okay. I'm trying to like figure out the best like thing like to say in terms of like it's split to the community, right? It did like irreparable damage to Star Wars.
Planted the spike. I must wait. No more charges left.
Last player standing.
Oh man, they're all wow shit, man. Should have kept your eye on that. Should have kept your eye on that.
Omen wins by fear. Don't let him get to you.
Yeah. So this thing cannot be over exaggerated enough. I'm like trying to be like wait.
Here.
Okay. I can't be over exaggerating when I'm saying this from like the bottom. It's like it's bigger the community like Sonic 6 did. It made it more
No
intolerable.
more charges left.
It made it so like the thing that I was making that property for just could not make a good thing. Like or prevent them from making a good thing ever again. That was
Erased. My
One
ultimate
enemy
is ready.
remaining.
Squash the
I
last
got you.
bug. Their confidence begins to crack, and a shift. Ah, I can see it.
I'm like in a
Here.
eternally
I will find you.
like I'm trying to figure out. God damn it.
Spike down A.
I got the spike.
Toxin screen down.
My ult's ready. Leave us.
Spike planted. I'll handle this. Here. I'm back.
Last player standing.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was okay.
I don't care if there are 5 of them or 50 of them. Let's go.
Okay, so the thing is, I'm getting a little bit odd from it, but you know, here we go. I'm like, I know it sounds kind of ridiculous to say, oh, it's like the Sonic 6 thing. Like, it factored the community,
Keep up.
basically. It made, like, discussions more unbearable. It made, like, the company making it struggle to figure out what to do next. It was, like, that bad in terms of, like...
Decoy.
Yes, I meant to fucking do this. That was what I meant to do.
Multiple enemies spotted.
They
Oh,
found
I
my
actually
rifle.
know now what's coming.
Over here.
Man, that...
Spike down
that
B.
sucked. Who was... Was no one...
Up, my ultimate's ready. Come on, let's go. Someone's mid.
I got the spike.
So... Yeah, I'm in the middle now.
One enemy remaining.
Here.
30 seconds left.
Cutting through.
Remember, nobody's a hero when they're crying for air.
I'm like trying to figure out what to like say here. Like next, like where do I go? Because it's a lot to take in from Star Wars. In terms of like, oh, what do I say about, you know, this blah blah thing? Because afterwards,
be fun.
the Rise of Skywalker came out. And,
Yeah.
like there was hope with the Mandalorian and
Who's
stuff like
next?
that. Was undeniably there was like hope in that a bit. And then I think the Rise of Skywalker just not fully ruined it, just made the perception go, yeah, that was bad.
One
You know?
down.
Bad luck. My ult's ready.
One enemy
My
remaining.
eyes are better than yours. I planted the spike.
Easy, mate. There can only be one hero.
I can't see them yet, but I can feel them getting ready.
Oh no. Oh no, so in a way I just had like a Like when Survival Good came out and like
Let's take what they
basically
have.
everyone said, yeah, this is horrible, this is bad. Even people who liked the last shot, who didn't like the last shot, all in agreement that it was bad. I was like, I'm not doing this. And then when the COVID thing happened, everyone was Disney. I think themselves were like, hey, let's go ahead and make a bunch of like Disney Plus shows based on, you know, stuff from Star Wars.
Plant a spike.
And everything just went haywire from there. I cannot recall the monstrous amounts of TV shows that happened. My recollection is like Book of Boba Fett, bad.
Lights out.
Enemy spotted B.
One
How
enemy
did-
remaining.
Man, always. It's always like,
You want me serious? You got it.
let's try Fandle. Not accurate, but apparently it gets me kills. I don't know. How that? Like I get like a headshot and then
Reloading. Reloading.
all of a sudden everyone's like, oh shit.
Enemy spotted.
I'll handle it.
Many enemies.
No more charges left. One down.
One
Got him.
enemy remaining.
Okay.
Reload.
Where is everyone hiding?
Your biggest mistake was that you pissed me off.
Got him.
Y'all better keep up.
There we go. No one, everyone just lets me out of that. Like, I'm like, Book of Boba Fett was apparently everyone said it was boring. It made Boba Fett a less interesting character.
Show you how to book.
And then Obi-Wan just doesn't, you know, criticism aside, it doesn't make sense for him to have a show during that time, and it struggles with it, and you really know that.
My ultimate's ready.
No more charges left.
Double's dead.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
That is a good look for
I
you.
barely.
They should give up now. Save us the effort.
Man, we're just destroying them at this point. So, like,
We can take them.
Obi-Wan is so that shouldn't have existed, and then there's Ahsoka. People said it was boring, and I'm gonna get a point about briefly describing the show, but then
Hey,
the biggest thing is the
Time to jump.
like
Spike down B.
Enemy spotted B.
Toxins going up.
One enemy remaining.
Not a toxin screen down.
Yikes. That sucks.
They will scurry, and then they will die.
Here.
I can buy for you.
What do you want?
So,
Hey.
Reloading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Decoy. Cutting through.
Wow, my eyes are down.
Couple enemies here.
Spike carrier killed.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
okay, wait, know the strategy for that.
Die.
They know the strategy for that now.
Cutting
Okay.
through.
Yeah, okay. Like, I'm like trying to struggle with
Last
talking about
round
Star Wars,
in
but
the
I need
half.
to talk about this.
We
you
lose
know?
our
I
money
was planning
out
on
of
making a
this.
video on it,
Might
but
as well use it.
I'm like, I realized long ago that it wasn't worth it. You know, I might as well do like a quick rant. You know, as no, actually, let's go here instead.
Here.
Let's go here. Just giving out my strategies.
Who's next?
Watch this! I'll handle this.
Can I just activate the fucking spike?
Planted the spike.
Last player standing.
What was that?
Decoy.
Great.
Switching sides.
Okay,
This is crazy. It feels like we've been doing this forever. Anyone else feel like that? Just me? Okay.
so the like general
Need a drop.
like thing, I'm like trying to figure out, right?
Anyone have funds to spare?
Yes, this should do. Oh, this is a nice spot.
I'll take everything from them.
Decoy. Careful. Tagged. Someone's being. Got you.
My camera is destroyed.
Dead.
One enemy remaining.
I got it.
We got it. Okay, that's good.
Reloading.
Twitchy here. Let's go already.
I need a drop.
There we go.
Good work. Don't screw it up. Someone's being.
Shit.
Decoy.
Camera taken out. They found my
What
wire.
just happened?
That's done.
One enemy remaining.
You tried. I'd stop that.
Spike's B.
Just let them try to catch me.
There we go. So, I'm like hyper focused on this game, but you know, I'm trying to make a point here, but I'm getting too distracted. But you know, that's how I do with things. Sometimes I run out of energy at a certain point when I get no water.
My ultimate's ready.
Camera taken out.
Man.
Spike planted.
Going up.
Last player standing.
What the hell did you do?
Squashed.
One enemy remaining.
Gadget fun. My turn.
It's like I don't know.
Poison's off.
Aww.
The dimensional fabric here is thin. I'll tear through.
This goes here.
Kill them.
Yes, this should do.
Who's next?
Man, what the? I'm getting really pissed off now.
Spike planted.
We have time to talk about Star Wars now, definitely.
Come on, let's go.
Time to jump.
You should have done it right then and there.
Last player standing.
Man, what the hell am I doing?
Don't stop fighting. You must keep
I need
going,
to
even
figure
if
out
it's the
a
only one.
way.
Our employee safety team would like to reiterate that in tonight,
So trying to go all out, I think.
Cutting through.
No more charges
Enemy
left.
spotted B.
get out of my way.
Enemy spotted B.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Spike is B. Enemy attacker spawn. It's fire. Now
Gotcha. We get.
buy stuff, ching, little skrrr, then we're done. Yeah?
Man, that was a good round. So, as I was saying before about stuff, like, I was so detached from, like, Star Wars up to that point. I'm like, oh man. And the responses got worse and worse. I saw an increasingly alarming pattern of people going, oh my goodness, a woman. Oh my goodness, it's woman. Woman Star Wars. It's woke now. It's woman now. Woman's warning. It's so woke. And I just think to myself, that is so cringe. That instead of like focusing on the wide problems or what Disney decided to prioritize, you go in and like say just woke. It is woke. It is woke. Woke Star Wars. And that is so undermining and toxic. I just, at a certain point, right? When more and more things were coming, it's like, here's the thing, it's grifters, okay? It is 100% grifters doing this, right? They see something that's getting outraged, and not only is it getting, it's getting popular with that outrage, and they think to themselves, what if, just for a second, what if, okay, we, and this is not a political thing to admit to, that we can profit off it, right? And that's where you get like the woke thing, like, oh, there's a female creator behind it, so Star Wars woke now. Star Wars woke, it has this thing, and I just think, God, man, that is so unbelievably cringe.
Enemy here.
Oh.
My portal broke.
Grounded.
You had your fun. My turn. I'll handle this.
I mean, you got the fan.
My ultimate is ready.
Spike down B.
Oh shit.
One enemy remaining.
I got you. Where's the other? Spike one, is it?
My ultimate is ready. That's it, break time.
Man, that was.
Pick something nice to kill them with. It's the least we can do.
So likely, sort of it is. Woke Star Wars, woke. And I just thought to myself of that being so cringe to me. Why? Because instead of focusing on the writing thing, the writing aspect of things, they're just focusing on, oh, cultural topics. I don't like that. Me no wani in fantasy, and that's why everything sucks. It's a simple-minded way to think about things. You know what I mean? It's a simple way to look at situations and go like, hey,
Spike down B.
it is really simple.
One enemy remaining.
I got it.
Match point.
Let's end this.
It is so simple.
Gun here.
It's like overly simplistic to a point, you know? It's not even. It's not even like. It's just like if it like I cannot for the life of me like bad writing. Like instead of focusing on something, they just focus on the woman, and that really just
One enemy remaining.
sets me off
Spike
the
down
wrong
B.
way. You know what I mean by the?
Spike is here.
What?
Defenders win.
Yeah. So my short thing is like woman is not to blame for every like thing, and instead of focusing on someone's gender or like think about how it's written, and most of these channels do not think that. They just think Star Wars is gonna work, everything's gonna work, so we gotta make things worse. Seem like they're worse than they actually are, and that's why, you know, I just cannot, I can't like deal with that. I cannot think of a worse way to think about a situation. You know? Like, sure. I'm like, the wokeness of Star Wars has the thing of criticizing for. It's always been lazy to me. Instead of like focus on the lighting aspects, they're like, no, we want to blame it on minority groups instead of actual lighting talents. You know, we don't want women in our entertainment industry, so, or not in the way we want to. Okay, we gotta like make shit up to be like, oh no, an LGBT person in like a thing. It's, oh no, it's so bad. And that brings me to Star Wars Acolyte, the epitome of a toxic fandom and a bad win product using shortcuts to gauge with the audience. And you might be wondering, what do I mean by that? Well, here's something I will simply put. When I heard the Acolyte was announced, and it had a interesting cover, that interesting title, you know, that like scratch thing, and I'm like, oh, that seems semi-interesting.
Match found.
A Star Wars thing that does not rely on the fucking Clone Wars prequels or the original trilogy, and instead is relying on a timeline that hasn't been explored that much. And that
Nothing stays hidden from me. Nothing.
Anyway, what I'm saying is like the Star Wars Acolyte, you know. I have criticism with writing with all these shows, right? You can have. But here's my main problem with every single one that I have seen that really just pisses me off to like an F degree. There was a point in the Acolyte, near the, like I think near the end, like the final episode, where you see this character that's only been in the EU, the other universe that involves the books. And what Star Wars has amounted to after the Last Jedi is going, wait up at this, it just jingly keys. And I think, in terms of writing, so that is the lamest, most boring shit you could do. What are you using the character for? Nothing interesting. We just want to dangle that cheat. We want to cheat. We're not cheese. Like, we're not tease. Tease something. Tease. Oh, look, Darth Maul in the thing. Tease. You get what I'm saying, right? I'm making a sci-fi story, right? And what I know, coming from people who see the sci-fi story that's like big and large in scale, I know they are going to say, oh, is like Star Wars. And I want to say, loud and clear.
Spike down, B.
Everywhere.
Reloading.
That is
One enemy
lazy
remaining.
thing. And if
Last player standing.
I have this poisons off. Light planted. Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
that was good. That was good.
We won because
Like-
we were focused. Keep that.
Yeah, I have to go. I have to go. Bye.